Well, I am out there making another great day. I am down here at the Sugar Sands Festival. Me and Tampa Jay tried to come in here yesterday, and the storm came in and canceled it. So I'm back here and bringing that to you today. Finally, this is going on until Sunday, April 22nd. So there's still time to come down, check this out. I want to show you as much as I can here. There's a lot of people, and that's coming at you right now. Well, I am just inside the tent here at the 2018 Sugar Sands Festival here at Pier 60, and there's a lot of sand in here and a lot of people. We're going to go look around, check this place out. All of these are made by hand. There's no molds, and one of the first sculptures you see when you come in, besides the big marquee that says the Sugar Sands Festival, is this one representing Hollywood. There's Marilyn Monroe and I guess Charlie Chaplin, and you got the Hollywood sign and the Man's Chinese Theater. And if you keep turning around this direction, you will see a homage to California here. And there's a big bust. I'm not sure who this woman is. I see the Golden Gate Bridge right over here. This here sculpture does look to be the first moon landing, possibly. Over here is the astronaut, and it says United States, as I'm assuming it's when they landed on the moon. It does look like moon craters there. All these sculptures are hand carved. There's no molds. We're going to see what this one is. It almost looks like something from Gilligan's Island, maybe. I'm not sure. There's a big old boat, like a seaman, out on a ship. Maybe it's the Gordon's Fisherman, maybe. And in here they're playing the song Holiday Road from Vacation, I guess to represent America here, because this is See America. And they have represented Yosemite right here in this big sculpture. Oh my goodness, these are absolutely incredible. You've got to come down here and check it out. And they have some sculptures here of some famous authors. There's Ernest Hemingway, and right next to him is Edgar Allan Poe. We have seen him before, way back at Comic-Con. And down here on the end is Mark Twain. Some very detailed work. It took a lot of hours to put these together by these artists, and there's just so many. This is like a 22,000 square foot tent. Here they have Smokey the Bear, and they're representing the National Park Service, and only you can prevent forest fires or sandstorms. There's the National Park Service logo. And they do have stuff from different states, and they have Mammoth Cave, Kentucky represented here in this sand sculpture exhibit here at the Sugar Sands Festival, and that is pretty darn cool. I've been to Mammoth Caves a long time ago. Some nice caves. They even have highlighted the Kentucky Derby. It is here represented as well here at the Sugar Sands Festival. And they have musical legends represented here as well, from jazz to all different types of music. Here they have represented Louis Armstrong and Charlie Patton, and he was the founder of the Delta Blues. Some pretty incredible stuff. I can't wait to see Abraham Lincoln up here. Here they pay tribute to the American baseball, and that is an American pastime for sure. And it looks like an old guy from way back in the day that they've sculpted there. And right below it, it says, "Take me out to the ball game." But you need to take yourself right down here to the Sugar Sands Festival this week. And this right over here, they're paying tribute to the roadside attraction. And I do like those roadside attractions because we are the tourist trap. And I'm wondering, could that be Clark Griswold there in the station wagon? It does look like his station wagon for sure. And there's one of those "You Are Here" spots. And right down here is a good tourist trap. It's down in South Carolina, and Dillon, South Carolina is south of the border. And I think it's pretty cool that they're showing that here. I'm going to do a little pan here to just show you how many people are out here in this tent looking at all these beautiful sculptures. which took hours of work, I'm sure. I'm just very impressed. I love a good artwork, especially made out of sugar sand. This one here does look like New York City. I see Broadway there, and I see the Empire State Building. There's a sign down here for Wall Street. Old MacDonald had a farm over here, and I see some pigs, and they're made out of sand. And they got a little bluegrass going here about the time I got up here to this barn. Kind of interesting. This here looks like they're paying tribute to the circus. A lot of circus stuff here, and that's pretty darn cool. It looks like it says Bozo. I don't know. Over there's Bozo the clown over on the side. I'm not sure what that big one is up there. Looks like some of the artists are still out here doing some work. They got their tools left over. And right here is Martin Luther King Jr. here in the sand. That's some pretty incredible stuff. Over here is a big, gigantic eagle laying on the ground. But when you pan up, there's some teepees and a big, gigantic Indian on the side there, which is very cool. And I see some of the rock work over there. Maybe that's the Grand Canyon or something, I'm not sure. And there's some other Indians. One of the things I wanted to come here to see is where they've recreated the carvings in Mount Rushmore up here, which is pretty cool. But the one thing I wanted to see was Abraham Lincoln that they did this year, where he's sitting in the chair from the Lincoln Memorial, and that is pretty impressive. Right over here I have found the Flash, and there's a symbol for the Flash here on the side of this behind the Abraham Lincolns. I'm not understanding that, but that's pretty cool. Here they have several musical legends. I see Michael Jackson up there. I do recognize him, and I'm not sure of some of these. I do see Superman, Amelia Earhart, and I do recognize those. Here's a whole bunch of sculptures back this way, and I'm not sure what is what, but they're pretty incredible. They have a master sand sculpting competition that's going on here, and this is at the end of this exhibit. And you can pick who wins, and they have a grand prize of $7,000 at this. These here are some of the entries into the sand sculpting contest that they have going on here for college, I guess college students. It says College Wall, and there's several different ones. And there's actually a guy down here. He is still working on his. He is spraying a little water on it. He's got a little mermaid going on. And pretty cool that he's actually out here still working on his sculpture. And it's just one big line in here, as you can see, with all the people lined up here trying to get a peek at these sculptures. Here's another shot of the other end at the end of this, and it did cost $10 to come in, but it's open all the way up till 10 p.m. and they have a big fireworks display out by the pier every night, and pretty darn cool. There's a lot of sand here, and this exhibit does change every year. Here, as you go out, they have a gigantic fireman hat. That's pretty cool, and it says 45. I'm not sure what fire department that is, but it's a big hat. And right as you exit, they have a big sculpture here for the Clearwater Marine Aquarium. They're represented here in this exhibit this year, and the exhibit is called See America. Well, that was my trip here to the 2018 Sugar Sands Festival right here in Clearwater, one of the big events that happens every year here in Clearwater, and I'm getting attacked by birds. But here later in the week, on Friday, we're going to have a special visit by, once again, one of my friends from the Dukes of Hazzard. As you know, I know most of the cast and book appearances for several and manage their websites. But got a Duke boy. He's going to do a little food review with me, and that's coming up on Friday. I'm going to have that up. We're going to go to an Amish restaurant in Sarasota, and that's going to be fun. Along came a Duke, so to speak, and but I wanted to get this one up really fast and wanted to come down and check this out. It's some incredible work. Hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate all you subscribers out there. Keep hitting that subscribe button. The link is going to be in the description for Clearwater, visiting Clearwater, and the Sugar Sand Festival, which wraps up on Sunday, April 22nd. So you do have time to get down here. You can pay the one admission, come in and out all day long, go in as many times as you want to see the sculptures. There's a lot of people down here, a lot of food vendors. They have live music and fireworks in the evening. So it's a great time. It's a beautiful day, and I'll see you later. And remember to go out there, make it a great day, because you deserve it.